Hello, hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic, intuitive reader, and fellow Scorpio. It is Scorpio season, and we are in it, so happy solar return to anyone who is having it today. And we are going to be seeing a lot more of Stars with Stasi during Scorpio season. So make sure to hit that notification bell, like, share, subscribe, all the things, because I will be doing some giveaways and whatnot for us. So let's go ahead and reel in our energy, take a deep breath, look around, and just be grateful that you have the breath of life today. It starts there, Scorpio. So we start off this reading with powerful intuition. The veil is thin. So you are definitely experiencing dreams, synchronicities, right? Like your algorithm is probably popping off with things that you need to get moving on, or ideas, things like that. I don't know. I'm just so excited about this season and this solar return, and I don't know, I feel like this is good energy coming forward for Scorpio. So hang tight, and I'll be letting you know what to comment below so that you can win a free mini reading. All right, like I said, this reads powerful intuition. I feel like your guides are speaking to you. We also have do something kind for someone without any expectation. That is Scorpio energy. Like, people think we're so mean. People think Scorpios are mean and, like, I dare to say bitchy. However, I just think we're straight to the point. We're straight to the point. We don't sugarcoat stuff. But at the end of the day, our hearts are so pure and loyal. You can't say that. You can't say a Scorpio, when we go all in, we go in. And so doing something kind for someone without expectation, that's definitely in our wheelhouse. I feel also like if anyone's going to do an anonymous act of kindness, it's Scorpio. I do nice things for people all the time, and I don't even want to be recognized. I will. So comment below, like, is that you? Can you feel that energy coming forward? And then this affirmation, I love these cards. This affirmation says, I am in the process of positive change. Scorpio, if you're feeling some sort of way or like a blockage at any step along your glow up, remember that instead of beating yourself up or like living in this fear energy or in this like exhaustion, just be like, I'm in the process of health. I'm in the process of change. I'm in the process of betterment. When you reword it, you get your power back. The affirmation says, I am unfolding in fulfilling ways. Only good can come to me. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. Comment below, only good can come to me. Yes, Scorpio, pound that thought form into the universe and let the universe know that only good things can come your way. And even if you feel like you're being met with a challenge, with a disruption, you are strong enough, good enough, and worth it, right? To overcome anything that comes your way. That's what makes us Scorpios. Yes, I love this for us. All right, guys, let's see what messages the universe has for us. As you've been able to see, I'm doing, a lot more shorter readings and then doing the weekly as the big one. But for Scorpio season, I'm going all in. I'm going to give this channel all that I have. So please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, and hype up this video because it really is making my channel grow, and I love to see the good vibes. The Chariot, number 7, comes through. Now, I love this Chariot card. Look at the artistry there. Slow and steady, right? But also, the thing here is, in the traditional Rider-Waite, the Chariot is seen as like the fastest card in the deck. Well, a card of quick becoming and quick victory. But here, what I like is that this character has adapted this slow-moving slug with wheels and is in control of it, right? So I feel like this is victory through being adaptable, victory through like MacGyver your way through life, right? You know, if you see where there can be adjustment, make the adjustment, make it work for you. And that's the thing, Scorpio, like you're paving your own path. Get creative with how you live your life. You don't have to, and you're not supposed to do it like anyone else. So if you feel like things are moving slow, adapt to it, right? Make it work for you. Get a hold of that snail. And also, she's embodied the snail. You know, she's embodied that shell. She's made adjustments to it. I say that in the next card's the magician, and that's literally what MacGyver does, right? Makes magic out of anything. And so here is the chariot card, and here is the magician card. Look at that. The magician holds the world in their hand. Oh my goodness. And I feel also, Scorpio, that the magician is always telling us a couple of things. One is sleight of hand, right? So sometimes it can be a warning to be mindful of what's going on in your environment and not to be easily swayed in one direction or the other, right? Like smoke and mirrors energy. On the other side of things, especially when paired with the chariot card, I feel like it says, hey, Scorpio, put your mind to it, right? Make the elements work for you. Make the magic work for you. Be intentional. What do you want? What are you trying to get out of life? How can you make things move in your direction? We had the 7 with the chariot, and then we had the 1 with the magician, but we have another 7. So you could be seeing a lot of 7s. In the recent readings, we've been seeing a lot of 6s. So 7 is a God's number, spiritual number. And this is the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is not lacking for choice. 7 of Cups is a lot of options, and it can be distraction. But you see here where she is looking up at the stars and she's choosing, of all of the things, I'm going to choose that. And there is no wrong choice here. I love that. Oh, this is really good energy coming forward, Scorpio. And look, I'm in the process of positive change. So let's look further. Let's keep going and see what we have here. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, money, 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 the Moon card, and the Lovers card. Wow, Scorpio, I feel like, you know, for some of us, we could be taking a change in career, a move, something like that is coming through, and really considering how you're living your life, like in the 3D, how you want to invest your money, how you want to, and short trips are coming forward. That's what I feel like, taking a vacation or, doing something fun for your solar return or even the upcoming holidays, something unexpected comes your way. I've been getting that energy too. The Moon card, I feel like there's a little bit of surprise, the element of surprise happening in this next month, which makes sense because, like I said, it's our solar return. People are going to be thinking of us, potentially reaching out to us. Be careful of unexpected patterns, not unexpected, but be careful of patterns showing up, like people from the past that you are not wanting back in your world. This is a great time for boundaries. So separate, I just had to acknowledge that. The Lovers card comes through, and the Lovers card here, Scorpio, generally speaking, we see this as a crossroads in Rider-Waite. But now this is coming through as like meeting someone. I don't want to say like this could be someone new for sure, but I think that there's a portion of Scorpios that like a relationship is evolving from something that was either online into the real world or something that, like lines are becoming more blurred. There's interest showing up and manifesting. And I feel like that's what's the unknown, and it is something new. I don't know, Scorpio, it's not going to resonate for everyone, but I do have to acknowledge that there's a portion of Scorpios that have a secret admirer, that have someone who's going to reach out and say, hey, so-and-so, I've been really thinking about you, and I want to take this to the next level. Again, be mindful of someone coming back from your past. I'm not sure that's the best method forward, but if someone does show up from your past, again, it's boundary setting time. And so you're letting the universe know in that moment that you know, I'm sorry, I got distracted. My guides are talking to me at the same time. You're letting the universe know in that moment that no means no, and that you're ready to explore something else. So again, I am in the process of positive change, Scorpio. We have the Hierophant showing through, and that is Taurus energy, but also a card of traditional thinking, traditional constructs, politics, contracts, religion, things like that. So let's see what that's about. We have it with the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. Interesting. So two tens, and one is an ending to something, and one is the beginning of fulfillment. So let's look at that. The Hierophant, something does come to an end, and then there's a partnership elsewhere. Interesting, Scorpio. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be about relationship, but there really is an ending coming for one pattern of being, one pattern of existing for you. And as I've said before, for some Scorpios, this is about a career change, because we do have the Ace of Pentacles, we have unexpected and just offers. That's the best thing I can say. Offers coming forward to Scorpio. That's the word I'm looking for. For some, an offer in the material, job offers, hey, I want to invest in what you're doing, or hey, let's partner up, let's collaborate. That's coming through really strongly. Other is like offers of gifts, of appreciation, being acknowledged. And I also do see people coming towards you with an offer of changing the relationship or love vibe or attraction being professed to Scorpio. So it's our season, and things are going to happen the way we want them to. So this is a great time to put that energy out there. But for sure, I think some Scorpios here are being challenged in their spiritual beliefs and their political beliefs, and just like the amount of effort and time they put into something that's been draining. It feels like that comes to an end. You're like, this is really just not the healthiest path for me. It bothers me. It's just too much. And then it's like you reinvest that into your cups, the 10 of Cups, and you're looking forward to more joyful and ease-filled days. That's how it's coming through as well. I feel that Scorpios are going to redefine what happiness means to us this year, right? You may have found a lot of happiness in solitude in recent years, or even in the recent past. And now this is a time of expansion. That's what it feels like, going to explore more, going traveling, going to places that have been on the bucket list. I don't know. I mean, I just, that's what I'm sensing. And I'm getting that from a lot of my clients as well, about wanting to do things different this year. So comment below, only good can come to me. And good is different for everyone, right? What is it that's going to fulfill you this year? Where is it that you can put your energy? What has to come to a complete halt in your world so that you can invite in the good that you're ready for? Scorpio, I think this is a really great year for us. I can feel it. And I've been saying for quite some time that March is bringing us something big, and as like a collective. And I'm still curious, like, what's that going to be about? But all I know is that little by little, I'm creating the space for more good in my life. I'm creating the space intentionally to attract the right people and the right partnerships and the right, just I'm looking for something more. I'm in my 8 of Cups journey, right? And I think that I'm not the only one. So again, invite only the good into your life. Everything else is for somebody else, right? You don't need that drama. So, let's take advantage of this. This reads, I release time and let the universe show me what to do. I love that. This is about like having faith that, first of all, you're not on some type of time agenda. It doesn't have to happen today or yesterday. Time is a man made construct. Release that, because that can be burdensome. You feel like you're on a schedule, and then you feel like you haven't done something quick enough, or you should have done something sooner. And at the end of the day, who's the record keeper? Right? Screw that schedule. The universe is changing, and the way that we work, the way that we go to school, the way that we create and learn and spend time with others is tipping in our favor. Trust me, things are coming to a head globally for great change. The drama and disruption that's happening out there is the catalyst we so desperately need for the freedom we deserve. Mark my words. Maybe that's what we're going to see more of in March. I don't know, Scorpio, but I'm leaning into my psychism at this point, and I always do. But I have great hope for the years to come. Great hope. Medical advancements, time for what that is in our favor. I don't know, guys. I'm really, really hopeful, and I hope you can feel that, and I hope you can start to lean into that. Because if you think back to where your life was a year ago, I promise you, you've made a lot of advancements in your benefit. So again, I release time and let go. I'm sorry, I release time and let the universe show me what to do. And what does that look like? It looks like intuition. It looks like powerful intuition. That's how the universe speaks to you. It's a universe, so that you can understand yourself. Yes, Scorpio, remember, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You'll be seeing a lot more of these feel-good readings this season and maybe more. Give me some feedback. Let me know. Do you like what's going on this channel? What can I do to help us reach our goals even better, even more? I don't know. I'm just so excited. The words have escaped me, but I think that this is a great vibe. So thank you so much. And remember that we are all stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And as always, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Have a great week ahead and shine brightly.